Before science explained the future, before technology predicted outcomes, before data and algorithms ruled our decisions, there was prophecy, a mysterious power that shaped the minds of kings and commoners alike. This power did not come from armies or laws. It came from oracles and fortune-tellers, the ancient masters of psychological influence. For thousands of years, oracles and seers held sway over civilizations. Their words could start wars, end conflicts, make or break rulers. But how did they do it? How did mere words, spoken in riddles or visions, control the fate of empires? And why did people trust these voices from the unknown more than their own senses? Today, we dive deep into the psychological influence of oracles and fortune-tellers, the hidden forces that shaped human history through belief, fear, and hope. Welcome to this journey into the mind's ancient battleground. The birth of prophecy, voices from the unknown. Imagine a world without science, without reason, where the future was a dark mystery. In such a world, people turned to those who claimed to see beyond the veil, the oracles, the seers, the fortune-tellers. From the Oracle of Delphi in ancient Greece to the Sibyls of Rome, from the shamans of Siberia to the soothsayers of Egypt, these figures were the bridge between the mortal and the divine. But what gave them their power? Was it truly divine insight, or something far more human and far more psychological? The Oracle of Delphi, the power of ambiguity. The Oracle of Delphi is perhaps the most famous seer in history. People traveled from across the ancient world to hear her cryptic prophecies. Kings, generals, and common folk alike sought her words before making decisions. But here's the secret. The oracle's answers were famously ambiguous. She spoke in riddles, half-truths, and poetic phrases. This ambiguity was not a flaw, it was a feature. By giving vague answers, the oracle allowed people to interpret the prophecy in ways that suited their hopes or fears. This created a powerful psychological effect. People believed the prophecy was true because it could never be proven false. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. People acted on the words, making them come true. Cold reading and the art of influence. Fast forward to today, and you'll find the same techniques in modern fortune-telling. Cold reading, the art of making high-probability guesses based on observation, is the secret behind many psychic readings. By reading body language, tone, and reactions, fortune-tellers tailor their words to the listener's expectations. This creates the illusion of supernatural insight. But the real power lies in the listener's mind, their desire to believe, their need for guidance, their fear of uncertainty. The placebo effect of prophecy. Belief in prophecy can have real psychological effects. Studies show that when people believe in positive predictions, their confidence and performance improve. This is the placebo effect, the mind's power to influence the body and behavior. Oracles and fortune-tellers tapped into this effect long before science understood it. By offering hope or warning, they shaped decisions, boosted morale, or instilled caution. Fear and control, the dark side of prophecy. But prophecy was not always a force for good. It was also a tool of fear and control. In many ancient societies, oracles warned of divine wrath, curses, or doom. This fear kept people obedient, rulers unchallenged, and dissent silenced. The threat of spiritual punishment was often more powerful than any earthly law. Oracles and politics, the invisible hand. Oracles were deeply intertwined with politics. Rulers used them to legitimize their power. A king who was chosen by the gods was harder to oppose. Oracles could declare wars just or unjust, victories fated or doomed. This gave them immense influence over the course of history. The psychology of belief. Why do we trust the unknown? Why do people trust oracles and fortune-tellers? It comes down to the human brain's need for certainty. Uncertainty causes anxiety. Prophecy offers a sense of control over the unknown. Even vague or contradictory predictions can reduce fear, by providing a narrative. Our brains are wired to find patterns and meaning, even where none exist. Modern echoes, fortune-telling in the digital age. Today, prophecy hasn't disappeared, it has evolved. Horoscopes, tarot readings, psychic hotlines, and even AI fortune-tellers thrive on the same psychological principles. People still seek guidance in uncertainty, comfort in mystery. The ancient power of oracles lives on in new forms. Conclusion: the mind's ancient battleground. The influence of oracles and fortune-tellers is a testament to the power of the human mind. Not magic or divine insight, but psychology, belief, and the need for meaning. They shaped history not by swords or laws, but by words and the minds they touched. Understanding this power helps us see the past and ourselves more clearly, because the greatest power has always been the power to influence the mind. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient prophecy and psychological influence, please like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's mysteries.